What's going on, guys? It's me here, back again with another video. The video topic of the day is going to be toxic family is the worst. And here's why. Alright. You would expect a stranger or a friend or somebody like that to cross you or cut you deep or try to hold you back from becoming the best version of yourself, or even getting jealous, or wanting to be better than you. And you have to realize that the ones closest to you can be the ones doing that the most. And it's easy to be blind within love and being used to being around that person all the time. And not everybody has the opportunity to flee the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people may have to deal with it. But here's the thing. When you have these type of people in your life, you have to separate yourself from them. It doesn't mean you don't love them. It just means that, who you surround yourself with the most is who you become the most like. You know what I'm saying? So if you get into the habit of, continuously engaging with this negative person who literally has no interest in seeing you do good and has a mentality of not wanting to see you do better than them. I'm not sure why this happens or why people think this way, but it does. And the toughest thing that you're going to deal with, if you even deal with this when it comes to toxic family, is money. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're putting yourself in position to put yourself in, a better position, like getting a vehicle, getting a home, or something like that. And at some point, you might have to depend on this negative or toxic family member, and it just puts you in a bind. Like, for instance, I almost lost my job a couple times because one of my family members, I ain't saying no names or nothing like that, it's just, it is what it is. One of my family members wouldn't let me use the vehicle to get to and from the work when they already had a vehicle to get to and from the work. There was two vehicles, one was sitting, and, I was just stuck, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up just Ubering, like, it is what it is, like. But it was just that right there, that moment alone was a huge realization that, like, wow, maybe the people closest to you are the ones, that will hold you back the most. And, like, no offense to nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you should be able to handle whatever it is that you got to do. You should be able to handle it, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you signed up to do. And, if you're an adult, you got to do what you got to do. But at the same time, I'm a huge believer in everybody needs help. And the moral of the story is, when you see this family member going out and helping other people, purchasing a bunch of other things, purchasing things that they don't need, purchasing things for a habit, and then they come back to you and say, I ain't got no money, like, these bills need to be paid, and you're doing your part, you're giving, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to a point of time where you have to get yourself together, where it's time for you to elevate and get to another level within what you're trying to do, then that's where the issues come in. They're going to do anything to, stop you from trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to, I hate to say it like this, the crab in the bucket mentality is real. And when you're trying to free yourself from the environment that you're in, when you're trying to do better for yourself, that's when the toxic people try to cut you the most. When you're down and out, when nothing's going good for you, when everything's, rough and hard on you, then yeah, they might be nice on you then because you're down and out, you're depressed. Like, you're not happy with where you are and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Of course they're going to be there for you then. But when you're trying to do better, that's when they try to cut you the most. And what I want you to realize is, like, you need to keep a good solid mentality that it's not them that you're facing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they're doing actions and stuff like that that is stopping you from getting to where you're trying to go, or slowing you down in that process, and that's their whole entire goal. But here's the thing, you know, once you get through this situation, and once you do get to where you're trying to get to, if you don't quit, then they have to see you when you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? They have to see it. And the only problem with it is like, I believe in karma. I believe you reap what you sow, and like all the negative things that they do to you, and it's like they're gonna have to deal with it back into their lives. It's gonna come right back to them. And I'm not the type of person that want to see anybody go through things like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see them go through what they put me through, because that was so much pain on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want nobody to experience that. And it's easy for people to, you know, oh, you put me through this, so I'm glad, I'm ready for you to go through that. Like, that's not the whole point of this video. The whole point of this video is to, you know, understand that there is toxic people, and the most toxic ones can be family members. And all I'm trying to say is separate yourself from them as much as possible. If you can't, like, completely get away from them, you know what I'm saying, you know, do what you got to do to just stay out that space, because it is in that space, that negative energy, you know, that negative person, that toxic person, is what's going to stop you from achieving the things that you want to achieve, because you can't focus. You can't, you know, get things done, because it's a distracting environment. And just don't let nobody hold you back. All right? Stay strong. Stay alert. Do what you got to do to help yourself, because people are knocking you when you're down. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta fight through whatever you gotta fight through, get to wherever you gotta get to, and just maintain and keep going. And then eventually you'll be thriving and keep on keeping on. Well, that's gonna be it on this one. You guys take it easy until the next video. Peace.